You are in a relationship where there is the non-stop compliments, constant declaration of fate and forever, the steady drip of flowers, the fast-forwarded fantasies about a shared future, pet names, playlists, and the overwhelming intensity that sweeps you off your feet and makes you feel chosen. But what if the grand gestures and the romantic whirlwind isn't about you, but is about manipulation and control? What if the carpet of heaven laid beneath your feet is a path to hell? Love bombing is a psychological manipulation tactic where someone showers you with excessive affection, praise, and attention to gain influence and control. It mimics genuine love, but it bypasses consent and erodes boundaries in the sense of self. Originally linked to cult indoctrination methods, yes, really, love bombing now shows up in toxic romantic relationships, often feeling like a fairy tale at first, but ending more like a psychological thriller. The gifts come with strings, the praise turns into criticism, and the affection becomes a weapon, used only when you're accommodating, submissive, compliant. Signs of love bombing. 1. Fast-track intimacy. You've just met, and they're already picking out baby names. 2. It feels like the honeymoon phase on steroids until the sugar high crashes into anxiety and confusion. 3. Constant communication. Texts, DMs, and calls all day long. It feels flattering, but often becomes surveillance. 4. They say, "I love you" way too soon, like within the first few dates. 5. They make you feel like you are the missing puzzle piece. You complete me. 6. Over-the-top gestures, lavish gifts, surprise vacations, and dramatic declarations. You are my soulmate. 7. Guilt when you need space. They might blame you for not being serious or pulling away. 8. They withdraw when you set boundaries, then reel you back in with affection. 9. Sudden mood swings if you question their intensity or take time for yourself. Love bombing floods your brain with dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, the same chemicals that bond babies to their mothers. The affection feels euphoric, so when it disappears, you crave the high again. This cycle, highs followed by distance or criticism, mirrors trauma bonding. Just like Stockholm Syndrome, your brain starts associating the abuser with safety, even as they destabilize your sense of self. Many victims report feeling addicted to the relationship. You're not imagining things. You're not too sensitive or needy. You've been manipulated. That's what makes love bombing so confusing. The person who once made you feel adored now leaves you questioning your worth. Survivors often describe the aftermath as emotionally exhausting. There's grief for the relationship you thought you had, and confusion over who this person really is. You may feel angry, ashamed, or addicted to the illusion. You may also wonder, did I attract this? Did I cause it? The answer is no. But it's helpful to explore how past wounds or attachment patterns may have made you vulnerable, not responsible, but susceptible. How to protect yourself. 1. Pause the fantasy. If it feels too good to be true, hit pause. Ask, am I being seen or swept away? 2. Set boundaries early. Healthy love respects your pace. You don't owe access just because someone demands it. 3. Watch for patterns. Does their warmth disappear when you say no? 4. Know your attachment style. Healing your relational blueprint reduces susceptibility. 5. Talk to a therapist. Processing love bombing is complex. Therapy helps you rebuild trust in others and in yourself. Finally, love is not a performance, a persuasion tactic, or a race. Real love builds slowly, respects boundaries, and makes space for both autonomy and connection. If someone's love feels like a tidal wave you can't breathe under, listen to your gut. Healthy love doesn't confuse or overwhelm. It feels steady, warm, and real. Because the truth is, real love doesn't bomb. It builds, quietly, consistently, and without strings.